What's good, everybody? Welcome to Real Talk Podcast, the realest podcast out there. If you are here, you are a part of the squadron. So do us a favor, comment or email in so you can be a part of the conversation. Come on, man. I know y'all want to talk about something. Just let us know.
Let us know something.
For sure. We got our intros. My man, Al Banga,
Yes,
a.k.a.
sir.
Cali Banks in the house.
Yes, sir.
Simple clap. Got my man Stony Starks, a.k.a. Iron Man himself, Stacks. And of course, it's Bryce Wayne, a.k.a. him Skywalker. You know how we do it. Back at it again, episode 8. We in this thing. Week check. What's up, Stacks? How was your week, man? It's been like a few weeks actually. So, hey, man, what's going on with you, man?
Man, regular, just working. Lost grams.
Okay, RIP Grams.
RP grams. But
RP.
other than that, man, it's just pushing through it,
Yeah,
Chilling,
you got,
same. How about y'all?
Me and you kind of on the same page. I lost my uncle this
Damn.
past week. Same thing. Had to postpone last week's podcast. Appreciate you guys for sticking with us though.
Yep.
And, I had to go do some family business. Me and Stacks, I guess. But other than that, me and Al kind of had a somewhat of a turned up week.
Eventful.
I went to see Theo Von. You know who Theo Von is?
Yeah, I know who Theo Von is. Are you kidding me? That dude
Bruh.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Nah, that was lit, bro. I definitely fooled with Theo, bro.
Hilarious.
I'm used to seeing his podcast, but I couldn't put my finger on it how he would do his stand up. You know what I mean? I'm like, how is he gonna do stand up? Like, I'm interested. So he had 2 openers, both killed it. One lady just hyperactive, you know what I'm saying, super funny, and the next dude was like kind of like dry humor, but like
Was they
super
both
disrespectful. I think the second dude might have been like some type of, I don't know, maybe Indian.
Something else. Okay.
Yeah. But the first one was for sure white.
Okay.
But he had sold out both the Oakland shows, so we was only able to get the San Jose show. It was popping, bro.
How long was it?
It was like,
The entire show with both the openers.
shoot, if it started at 7:30, we didn't get out of there till like 9:45.
Dang, talk
Yeah,
about
it was-
money's worth.
Yeah, it was deep. Like, I think he went over like 30 minutes.
Damn.
It was at the arena?
No, it was at the Civic.
Oh,
You
okay,
got
okay.
extras?
Bruh, it was he know how to like move the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? And hella funny. I'm only used to seeing him sit down.
Yeah.
So as soon as he came out, he was like, most of y'all ain't ever seen me walk. Well, here it is. He started walking back and forth on the stage. But Blood is hella funny. I got the hat right here. The gang hat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Theo
from the
Von.
show?
Yeah.
That's tight.
The
That's tight.
gang, Theo Von on it.
Nigga said,
Shit, since I've been wearing, I got a few compliments.
my cousin got bit by a gay guy.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Bro, he pulled that one out at the show. So I was like, bro, dude is hilarious, man. He had a bunch of cool stories. But yeah, I definitely recommend going to see a Theo Von show if y'all ever get a chance,
I
bro.
think his
I'll
funniest
check it out.
clip is when he went viral for saying the N-word, and people didn't know he was part black.
Or I think he like Nicaraguan or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So
Yeah.
like they like tripped out. They like some people was trying to cancel him. He was like, man, do y'all know what my parents look like? Like,
Shout out to all my Nickars.
Yeah. So yeah, facts. He had he was on Drewski's live, and Drewski was talking to a white dude for show, and that white dude said the N-word. You know how Drewski instantly like cut him off, and he had called Theo on FaceTime or whatever. He was like, your boy just said the N-word on the live, and Theo Von was like, I ain't see it, I ain't hear it. He's like, what you mean you ain't see it in here? You was on there the whole time. All right, I did hear it. I was like, that boy is so funny, bro. He was like,
hella
yeah,
funny,
sometimes when
bro.
I want to say it, I just write it down. If I need to get it out my chest, I'm like, bro, it's too funny, bro.
But yeah, he hella funny, bro. I
Theo
fuck with
Von was
Theo.
lit, though. Had a good time. Had a couple of drinks there. Obviously got some merch. I went with my brother. So definitely, like I said, I recommend Theo. But other than that, me and your boy,
Oh man, it's been a rough week at work, man. My slave job, not this job. This job is great, But yeah, bro, they laid off hella people, bro.
Swear.
Yeah, they laid off hella people.
Oh
bro.
no.
Luckily, not my position though. Sorry, all the people.
They got laid off.
That's
Yeah, bro, it's messed up,
Hope y'all
bro.
bounce back, man.
They got
Damn.
severance pay though, like, but
Okay,
still,
so
it's like, it's not. You
They
feel
only
me?
go so long.
Yeah, it's only like 5,500 or something like that. But yeah, so that happened at work. Other than that, Afro Comic Con.
Afro Comic Con mixed with the Art and Soul Festival.
The Art and Soul
that was in
Festival. It was
Oakland this
lit.
past weekend.
At
It was lit.
Franco Gobble Plaza, right?
Exactly.
Yep. That thing was actually super lit. Good food venues.
It was good food venues. Uncle Ruckus was there. We didn't get to see, bro, but he was there.
Yeah, the dude that voices, he do hella voices.
Yeah, he
Oh,
do
I
hella
thought
voices.
He wasn't dressed up like
No. He was just he was just there
that's
doing
cool
the panel.
then. That's tight.
Yep.
I don't know if you know who King Vader is. He
That
be doing
sounds familiar.
he do like a lot of like anime like style comedy and like real live action anime adaptations, but like in his own like kind of like a hood type of way or with his partners. It's kind of like the RCD world.
I know who you talking about.
But he going up right now because he got a movie about to come out. And so he had a panel like previewing his movie or whatever. I think showing a trailer or whatnot. So that was his first time in Oakland, bro. Pretty tall.
Your homie was there doing the skate.
Oh yeah, shout out my man Keelan. He was hosting the skating ring area. He's a DJ, super dope dude. He was the one that actually invited us out because I actually didn't know this was going on.
Yeah, it was hella dope. Like they had a whole bunch of black artists displaying their talents. We picked up a couple things that we getting ready to show you guys. Got to read some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, so facts.
Stuff.
Like I said, Afro Comic Con. So we had to come show some support to the artists out there, and we were both able to pick up these bad boys. Don't worry, you guys will get a close up.
Mine's his name, General Joshua.
What you think, huh?
General Joshua is written and created by Joshua Brown. The artist was Martin Patron, I think. Yeah, Patron.
Okay.
Letterer is I think it's Mattia Gentili.
Okay.
And the editor is Tia1 and Rochelle Pinky. So I guess either brothers or they're married. Brother and sister or they married. But yeah, the artwork is good. Like you probably can't see. He'll probably
Yeah, I'll get a close up for y'all later.
So basically, I mean, I ain't gonna give you like all the story because I want you to go out and support this dude. But the story is basically about the future, and basically, it's a guy. Him and his brother, they grow up as orphans. Their parents was like junkies and stuff. Kind of like the typical hood black story.
Okay.
And but with a little fighting in there.
Okay, so, with the comic book twist.
Yeah. So like they got a Mr. Miyagi type figure, and he basically teaches them how to fight growing up. And the dude, the older brother becomes like super good at fighting, and eventually joins like the MMA type league.
Okay.
And but his brother like wants to be like a revolutionary and joins the army. And turns up.
Who they fighting against?
You mean as UFC fighters? They just fighting against regular fighters.
Is it like a good versus evil type of thing, or
it's kind of like it's a little. At first the story is a little convoluted. It's like it makes you think that these guys are actually good. It's one of them.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Without giving up too much of the story, they run into some real knuckleheads.
Okay.
And and it just turned up from there. And this is only the first volume. I will be purchasing the second one just to see. The guy Joshua explained to us that in this one, the dude Joshua don't even have his powers yet. So if you like at the end, you could start to see how he's about to get these powers.
Kind of like a cliffhanger type of thing. Maybe.
Exactly. It's actually pretty brutal. Like it's good though.
How would
check
you?
It out.
I guess we can use the rating scale, but instead of movie, it's comic.
Okay, that's a good idea. For the first volume, since like it really didn't expose too much, I would give it an 8. Real deal, solid 8.
Real deal comic. Huh?
Yeah, as far as the art, yeah, for sure. As far as the artwork, it's pretty good, bro. I'll get out like a 9.5, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the artwork was crazy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, I have here the Crumb Bum, with a nice little logo on it. This is made by The Crumb Bum. You can find him on Instagram. But this follows Joey, Ant, and I think it's Fatima. And Joey is super dope. This is a comic based in Oakland as well. He created this drug that you can't. It's not deadly to you. Basically, it can't technically harm you, but it can give you powers. And he so this is kind of picking up kind of in the middle of that. Like he's already established as this like big time, technically a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, but not really, because like I said, you can't really, it's not like a bad drug that can like really harm you. It's not like crack or something like that, you feel me?
Right.
But like I said, the kick is it can give you powers.
Okay, so it's like that one movie, was it Dread, where they had the like eye drops and then they could see like in slow motion?
Yeah, I guess so, but you get like actual, everybody gets something different. So it's almost like a static
like
shock type
Piece?
of thing.
Oh yeah, okay, static shock.
Or you can say that, or One Piece. Yeah.
Well, what's that movie that came out with Jamie Foxx on Netflix?
Project Power.
Everybody got their own like little.
Yeah, exactly. So when you,
whatever.
so it's that with the drug, but like I said, it's not harmful to you when you do it, unless you take hell of it and you become something called a mecha monster. And it's like it's that version of ODing. Like you're not dead, but you turn into something that's
can't control yourself. And
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you beast out.
You just rampaging.
Yeah. But Joey and his brother, they don't really mention the brother like that, but they have the ability to. He's first of all, he's the creator of the drug, but he's the only one that can manifest weapons at will.
Dang, that's
And
tight. He like Hella from Thor.
Yeah, exactly. Saucy. He whipping shit out. So this definitely, it gets really graphic too. I wasn't expecting that. It got a couple of panels in here. People, it get kind of bloody. You know what I'm saying?
I read the first page, and like the first page is like a dude getting hit by a BART train.
Yeah, that was saucy.
That was crazy.
And I like the lingo. Like I believe the Crumb Bum was able to capture the Oakland lingo fairly well. I was like, okay, I can follow this nicely.
Shout out to his girl too, because he wasn't there, but his girl sold the hell out of that.
Yeah, the way she explained it, like I said, she did a great job. Great job.
Yeah, sorry, I don't remember your name. Sorry.
Yeah. We'll try to throw a picture up.
Yeah, we got pictures.
But so like I said, his special ability is being able to pull weapons out at will, and he's like super strong. But there's something else about him though. He got something like a symbiote demon inside of him that be like, speaking to him like every Venom? Now and then. Yeah, basically like Venom. But I think it's a little bit more turned up.
Maybe I should stop comparing it to other things.
No, but it makes it easier for people to kind of understand. Okay, but that's why I use the word symbiote. Yeah, because they don't say symbiote in the comic.
Okay, for sure.
But he has like an inner demon that like it's almost like when he kind of lose consciousness or something like that. It's all that thing is always there. So it ain't no really knocking my man's out like so far. You know what I mean? Like he turned up, but he run into the other character Ant. Ant is like a how can I explain it? His power is he can like transform into this giant ass hyena. It's clean, bruh, because he come through tearing shit up, bruh.
Damn.
Yeah, so but my man Joey, I think he left Oakland to go live in like I think it's called Bumfuck. He out the way.
Spelled like Bumfuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
I dare read that part.
Yeah, so he out the way. You feel me? Because something happened with his gang, the Pit Gang. Short for Pitbull Gang, but yeah, like he's kind of like hiding out. He got his like little family. It's not technically his family, but it's his family. And from there, somebody notices him. They recognize him, and kind of all hell start to break loose.
Okay,
and that's when him and Ant and Fatima kind of all like meet up and start kicking it, basically, or they team up. I'll say that. Okay. But they do reveal like the main bad. Saucy. It's pretty saucy. Like I really like the story.
Was it the guy from the first page that picked up the suitcase?
No. Okay, it's this dude right here.
The white dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally.
Just want to look at the art real quick.
Yeah. From what I can see, like this is more of like a traditional comic book style.
Yeah.
Like really, like short. This General Joshua was 75 pages.
Oh yeah.
So this was like this was damn near like That's
like more than
novel, but it's like
kind of
it's like more of a longer book comic, but it still has comic book like fonts and like the panels and how they talk is like definitely comic book style. I didn't get a chance to see that one.
Yeah. I'm let me rate it. I'll go ahead and give this. I'm also gonna give this the real deal. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5 as far as a comic.
Okay.
Because like I said, it was interesting. The story is interesting. If I had any nitpicks, I guess it was some like writing errors, like maybe too many like grammar, I guess.
Okay.
But that's like easy, like that's like a nitpick. But I guess as far as the art style, it's unique. But I'll say this, it can be like more defined, if anything. Because like I said, I definitely get what's going on because I read a lot of comics.
Right.
But I can assume for like maybe somebody who's picking it up for the first time, they might get a little confused in some areas. Like, wait, what just happened there? Like, but like I said, I'm a comic connoisseur. So it was easy for me to pick up. So as far as the art design, I'll go 7.5 with the real dope comic. Facts. But all in all, I enjoy. I definitely recommend the Crumb Bum.
Something you said that resonated, especially with this one too, because it was one page where I was like, "Wait, what?" So like the I guess the writing on one of these pages was like it was kind of confusing, but it was only on one page out of 75.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really noticeable. But when he said that, I remember definitely it was one page where I was like, "Hey, what?"
I was able to follow along fairly well. It was just like I said, it was a couple of things like, it added that word twice, but it's like a simple like printing error. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is in-house made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, kudos, bro. Like you're doing your thing. Like keep it up. Like I definitely want to continue the series. I want to finish it. So like I said, if you guys want to check out the Crumb Bum, he's on Instagram at the Crumb Bum. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out.
I'm gonna have to next time I come over, you can probably post it. It's a comic that I got from a comic book store. It's called Black, I think, and only the people in the world that are African American got powers.
I seen that.
I got volume 1 at the house. I don't know if volume 2 ever came out, but I like how that comic is displayed because it's almost like it's not in color. It's like Sin City. It's black
like
and
noir.
It's black. Yeah,
that's dope.
It's like noir. It's like black and white.
That's
like
hella dope.
Grays. It's hella clean. So
that is.
I'll bring that over next time I come and let you guys check it out. And I gotta go back to that comic book store and see if they like maybe came out with new ones. I can't think of the name of the author.
I think I've seen that
off the top
before.
of my head, but yeah, I bought volume 1. I seen it when I walked in, and I was like, "What's this?" He was like, "Man, it's a new comic book. It's a new artist coming up."
That's
and he told me what it's about. I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta buy volume 1."
Okay.
It was dope though. So I think where did I get it? Cape and Cow.
Oh, Cape and
I got it.
That was right. That was right by the artist. So yeah, I had showed you.
He showed me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll bring it so you can.
Okay.
So y'all can take a look at it.
Okay, facts. Stacks with the facts.
For sure. But yeah, that was our.
By the way, wait. I just want to get this guy's Instagram. His Instagram is _General Joshua _.
All right, for sure. I'll try to pull up those as quick as possible. But real quick, you want to talk about our experience with the cigar dude?
Oh fuck! Hey, bro.
Cigar dude.
Hey, he had us all the way fucked up, bro.
So lately, niggas don't smoke no more. So every now and then we get like a nice little drink, have a cool little cigar, to chill out. And so on our way out of the Art and Soul, I smell a cigar. I'm like, oh, okay, somebody out here smoking a cigar. That's cool. And as we walking, I see this OG on the bench. I'm like, okay, OG, because remember I hit you one day looking for where they got cigars at. And at the moment, I couldn't really think of where they might be selling them at.
Right.
And we asked OG, I'm like, hey, OG, where you get your cigar from? You got any recommendations? And he go like this, like,
he about to tell us.
He put his hand back down, was like, y'all down to smoke $30 cigars? Y'all about that life, basically? I'm like, hold on, bro.
He said, you're not about to smoke $30. He made it seem like we just some broke young niggas. Like,
bro, it was so funny how he was for sure about to point it out.
You about to smoke $30?
Oh my god,
bro, had us fucked up, bro. Like,
it was too funny, bro.
Like, you got me fucked up. We went to instantly bought a $30 cigar immediately.
He told us they was at Bevmo. But funny thing about it though, I'll share this. I had got a cigar called a Placencia. I heard about it from my boy in Virginia. Shout out Arctic Freeze. Right on, bro. So I copped it when I went to a cigar bar, me and my brother. And I don't have like, I'm new at this, so I don't have like a cigar case. So if you don't finish it, you know what I mean? So my brother was gonna go kick it with his other homie who actually smokes cigars. So I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, take that, give it to homie. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can enjoy it. Whatever, you know, it's nothing. A few days later, I get a text message from his homie. Like, hey, blood, that was one of the best cigars I ever smoked. I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, what's the name of that? And so, yeah, I felt kind of player. I'm like, oh, okay, you feel me? My man Arctic Freeze got me on the got me on the up and up with it. So I for sure, you know what I'm saying, pass the knowledge down on. But my boy, like I said, he worked at a cigar. It was a cigar shop.
Lounge.
It's a shop. They got. I think it's like a lounge,
whiskey and all kinds of stuff.
I think it's like a lounge type shop type of thing, but it's all the way in Virginia. I met him on Instagram. Hella cool folks. But yeah, man, we cigar connoisseurs now. So if you're looking for a cigar, check out the Placencia 149. That's the one at the top. But you can't really go wrong with any Placencia.
Connoisseurs now. We got every type of cutter too. We got the,
we got the V cut,
the double blade. We got the poker. You know what I mean?
Can I get an invite to the cigar party?
Oh yeah. Next time we hit up the bar, you gotta come through. You gotta come through. Because it's always best with the whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some nice bourbon.
Chill day. Man. You feel me? Long day.
Kick back.
So what's next on the list, my brother?
Oh man, this is kind of big. This was a suggestion from Instagram. I appreciate my man Kalen. He was the one that invited us to the Art and Soul / Afro Comic Con. Mm-hmm. He suggested the alien fossil from Mexico. So Mexico out here stunting.
You sure it wasn't cake?
That's what I heard, bro. I heard it was cake, bro.
It's hella funny. So I guess somebody immediately went and made. You know how people is wilding out nowadays with these hyper realistic cakes.
I hate it.
As soon as
I hate it,
bruh. It's so annoying.
It's like they had it waiting and they just was ready to pull it out.
They made it so fast, bro. I'm like, can y'all let the alien get a little bit of shine before y'all make a cake out of it? Like the internet in the world is insane, bro. I know aliens probably watching this like, these motherfuckers don't take nothing serious.
Take nothing serious, bro.
Bro, made it a cake so fast. That was like less than 3 days.
You people don't take nothing serious, bro.
It's ridiculous.
They told y'all as aliens. Everybody like, well, I got rent tomorrow. so
that's still a thing. Rent is still a thing. So I actually agree with that.
The ones if they tell me we don't gotta pay rent tomorrow, that's when I know it's serious.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just gonna be like a big giant ship in the sky. It's gonna be like I'm not going to work type of thing.
Facts.
But how y'all feel about it though? They bought out 2 bodies, bro, and they said one of them had eggs in it.
The fact that it was the Mexican government, bro, that kind of made me believe it, bro.
I know it's so random, bro. They really brought it out in like coffins. Like, they had the presentation was on point.
But I'm like, but my whole thing is why now? Like, I feel like with all this like alien booming, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's starting to kind of talk about it a little bit more. It's like, why now do they decide to like, let's just put this out there? Because you know they've been, if anything, they've been sitting on it. Yeah. So it's like, why do you choose now to?
Yeah, that is true.
Let's drop this bomb on everybody. Let's expose a body before the U.S.
That is true.
So I look at it in like 3 different ways, bro. First way, all cap. All of it is fake. That's one way.
I'm sorry to say it early. I'm leaning towards that so much.
Okay, I got you.
I'm heavy on the cap.
Okay. The second part I'll say is the whistleblowers. People are starting to leak shit, and people can get in trouble. Even high-ranking officers, whatever you want to call them, they can get in trouble from withholding information about, like, that can be detrimental to the public from the public. So the fact that so many people are coming out saying stuff, people that are like got credentials, like not just random people on the street, Like these is actual boys coming out talking about like this is my experience with it. This is what I saw. Just want to get off my chest. I've been feeling bad about it. You know what I mean? Like this is definitely information that's being withheld from the public. So with that thrown in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And then there's the worst part. We have the capability of making, like, we have the capability to control gravity as far as making UFOs, having something that's that dope. And we are the ones abducting people and wilding out and just to experiment with the technology. And that to me is way scarier than aliens doing it.
See, now I can believe that.
That's horrifying, bro.
But I can believe, like, I don't know. See, I'm one of those people that have to, like, I'm a seer. I have to see it to believe it. Like,
facts. So I got you.
If I don't see no UFO flying in front of me, or I don't see no alien myself, it's kind of, I mean, or like a trusted source. Like if one of y'all told me y'all seen some shit, I'm likely to believe you guys, because it's like, especially I can tell when y'all bullshitting. So
yeah, nah. Yeah. If I would have seen something, I would have for sure told you
something a long time.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I just feel like with all these sightings that people see, I'm like, how I ain't seen nothing. But like what you said though, like I feel like we have some technology, like, cause like how they always say, like the technology they use to build the pyramids. I don't believe no aliens built the pyramids. I believe we built it because we had nothing else but time on our hands to figure shit out. So they might have uncovered some shit that they like, oh, we can't let this get out. Let's build off this. So that's why I said I can believe.
So I'm gonna go off of what you just said. I believe what you just, as far as like the pyramids, it might not have been aliens, but it might have been a different version of technology that we figured out back then. A more traditional way, or even more clever way to use technology that we just forgot about or just got buried, and they might have stumbled upon it. Like I said last time, it was always somebody first. Mm-hmm. Somebody was the first one. Some group of people was the first ones in there to see what actually went down, to get like the information. So the possibility that I'll call it lost technology has been found again, and they've been kind of messing with it, it's believable. And like I said, you do got mass viewings, not just one person seeing it. It's a group of motherfuckers, like whole cities experiencing this. So it's like, it's whatever it is, it's something out there. It might necessarily be aliens, but it is something people are seeing, bro. It's people are seeing. It's actual legit footage. I don't believe everything is gonna be CGI. I do believe in fake footage, but it's some shit that just like, that's undeniable to me. I'm like, okay, well, it's a group of these motherfuckers, bro. Like everybody don't know everybody. You know what I mean? This is everybody just witnessing and seeing it at the same time,
bro. Yeah, for me it's crazy, bro, because we so stupid. Like as humans, we fight over the dumbest things, bro. Mm-hmm. So it would be so easy for something to just come in and just take over, and we would never even know. Like first thing they would probably do is make us work for fake money. Second thing they would probably do is have us fight over stupid shit like religion and race,
sports.
Third thing they would do is make us turn all our gold in and make us think that they fake money is worth more than gold, which people do. Ain't nobody just walking around with gold bricks, even though we probably should. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or even silver.
Your money, paper money ain't backed by anything anymore.
Paper money ain't backed by nothing. So, I mean, it would be easy. But also, like you said, it could just be the government that's doing it too.
Mm. So that's the big rumor too, by the way. Aliens wanting to go.
So I got a question. So then, if you think we got the technology to do that kind of stuff, do you believe we really went to outer space? I have a hard time. Only reason why I say I have a hard time believing it is because, for one, they never show how they return. It's like, what thrust do you use to get back? Because you had to use a shit ton of thrust just to break off. I get the gravitational pulls and stuff is supposed to be different, but what did you use to push off that planet get back? So that's why I'm like,
I'll one up you. I'm with you. I don't technically believe that we went anywhere. I think that might have all been capped, just for the arms race thing, like with going against different governments and stuff Russia. Like that. Yeah, exactly. Trying to beat somebody else to the punch. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't believe in the traditional definition of space.
Okay.
I do not think space is what NASA may have said it is. Now this is off the wall. You know, I'm getting the Kyrie Irving territory right now. Okay, but I don't think outer space is what we think outer space is. Like I said, I don't believe that. I have an idea that. Do you ever see the video with my man James Cameron when he went super deep in a submarine and he said they went so deep they came across a lake?
Scavengers come to the shores of the Brine Lake in search of something edible. Some even venture into the brine.
It's all footage. So
it's like a short. It was like a whole nother shore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but the ship couldn't penetrate it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yo. But they seen stuff swimming under there.
So what I think is, what's the word I'm looking for? Is information, just like with the aliens thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know everything. And I feel like it's smarter for people to control everything. If you want to control something, you want to hold all the information and let it out bit by bit. If you want to keep people confined, like you got an ant farm, you know what I mean? Hey. You're not about to let the whole ant farm roam around the entire house. You're going to keep it inside, you know what I'm saying? Who is to say how big the earth actually is if it's not like more land out there?
Bro, let's make it definitive. All right. We're going to go around in a circle. We're going to say whether you believe in aliens or not.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Stacks. Go ahead. What you want? Do you yes or no?
See, when you say aliens, do you mean like
extraterrestrials?
Extraterrestrials from another another universe, planet,
plane, whatever.
Not from this planet.
Another species
that's come from another planet.
Aliens. I'm going to say by that definition, no.
So, do you believe they're not on the planet, or do you not believe they're not in the universe at all?
I just don't believe. That's why I'm saying by that mainstream definition, no, I don't believe that they're out there because such a high like they say, they're so high in technology, they're so much more advanced than us, and like how smart they are. I just think I would have seen something myself by now. Like out of all 32 years of my life, I don't ever think I felt like I've seen a UFO or something that wasn't explainable by modern science. But then again, like y'all said, if they really trying to pull the wool over our eyes, to me it might seem like, oh, that ain't nothing. Or maybe I just so desensitized by all the movies and gimmicks that maybe I did see something. It was just like, oh, that's just an airplane or a helicopter or something.
Right. Facts.
But I kind of believe, like you said, like they're still finding new species of whales and fish. Like we don't know what's in the ocean. Like I don't necessarily believe, like I'm not gonna say like a mermaid, but we don't know what's in the water, bro. Like that's how I feel about it. Like it could be something else out there, like a different species that's on this planet that might be lost or just we ain't found. But I don't really believe in no aliens like that.
You don't believe in like the gray man and like the big ass eyes. And
what about you, bro?
Me, I believe in aliens, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I believe in aliens 100%, bro. Cause I just can't see, like, why are we still so trained to do what we do? Like, everybody go to work and it's just okay. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. And I heard this. I listened to this dude here, astrophysicist, probably Neil deGrasse Tyson.
For sure.
He said something that was very interesting. What he said was that humans basically run the entire planet, and animals, like they know obviously that humans exist, but they don't really have any control over what we doing. Like we put them in zoos, all type of stuff, and our DNA is only 2%. It's only a 2% difference between us and them. So if there's 2% difference of a higher DNA, then they would literally be able to make us do whatever they wanted to do, and we would think it's normal.
None the wiser.
And we wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
we wouldn't even know. So like, obviously, like it could just be just a smarter human. But bro,
that can technically, if they left the atmosphere and they went to somewhere else, or that can technically be an alien.
Yeah,
like
bro,
they experience a different atmosphere. They might look different now, different skin color.
I wake up every day, and when I go to work, I'll be like, why am I doing this?
Why is everybody
what am I paying for?
So that's almost like the theory that people say that we live in a terrarium, and at nighttime, that's the whole all the stars and stuff we see. It's just the holes poked through.
I really feel,
bro.
I've
heard that hella
deep.
times
That's
before,
wild.
and when you said that, it made me think about that. Like, it's somebody else controlling our environment. It's like we're an experiment, or like it's almost like a rat maze, like the rat race.
Why do we spend money? Like instead of me just going to like say I got a skill, and me just going to the chicken farmer or something, be like
they did that back in the day.
Yeah, I mean it's called a co-op.
Yeah,
because they got it in different places like Puerto Rico and stuff. Like I just went to Puerto Rico, they got co-ops and stuff. But it's like, why is that not the norm? Why is me having to I spend 35% of the money I make every day to the government? Who is this government? Why am I spending this money? And then I'm finding out shit like they spend millions of dollars on Viagra, like for the government. Like like what? Who's that horny, bro? Who needs to be that horny, bro? Like it just doesn't make sense, bro. When you actually think about it. So to me, for my ego's sake and for my sanity's sake, it gotta be aliens, bro. Like I just can't believe people this dumb. Because obviously I could just be like, man, fuck it, bro. I ain't about to work no more. But then it's just gonna be me. I'm gonna be poor. I'm gonna be one of them niggas on the street.
Not no more. It's a whole bunch of people out there saying, I ain't working no more. I ain't paying no bills. I see them every day at work.
Damn, you got people out there that's prepared for the worst. They got bunkers and stuff. They got their money situated.
All right, I'm off my soapbox though. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm 99.9% sure that it is something else out there. We're not the only ones. But like I do not
from a different planet.
I would say,
or like, do you think it's here and we just don't know how big?
So I'll say this, okay, just off with like the chemical balance inside of a human being. Like if you start to mess with that, like with shrooms or something like that, you can see things differently. You know what I mean? Like there's different species of animals that can see colors that we don't know exist.
Right,
you know
ultraviolet.
So who's to say that? First of all, like you said with movies, they can get you kind of messed up a little bit with you thinking this is what an alien looks like. That's what an alien. It can be aliens in the room right now, but we wouldn't know it because they don't look like the traditional aliens. They just vibrate on a different frequency than us. So cloaked up, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
it's possible. I feel like that can be out there, but at the same time, I don't think it's they have malicious intent. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they are finessing things from a high. I believe that it's the people.
I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
With the good, there comes the bad.
Well, I'll say this. So that's a very human thing. I wouldn't say that's a universal thing. Okay. So I'll put it like this.
I got you.
Just like with the Star Trek. Star Trek is dope for this. Like when you are a higher intelligence and you come across a lesser one, it's best not to interfere, to let them get up to where they need to be, and then you have that conversation with them. Because you come in too early, all hell can break loose. So I'm more on the vibe of that, and that's why I believe things like slavery and all type of craziness can happen, because there is nobody trying to like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Like it's literally free will. Like you guys are gonna be able to do what you want to do. And that's why things like, like I said, slavery can happen. So I don't believe they're out there pulling strings. I do believe they're observing, but they're not the ones in control of what's going on. Like once we got the technology, I won't say we, but the first humans, I'll say that, like the people that was able to invade the pyramids, take the information, all that crazy stories you hear in the Bible, everything. It could be technology based, like the parting of the Red Seas, walking on water, all the hieroglyphics in the pyramids and stuff like that. Always look kind of crazy. But I believe, like I said, it was just the fact that it was humans that figured out a different way to do things. It was probably better that way. We forgot because of all the craziness as far as like big floods around the world and stuff like that. I think it was a Joe Rogan show where they was able to prove the flooding of the world, like the Noah Ark type of thing.
Have you seen? You talked about hieroglyphs, right? Have you seen the Egyptian gods, the hieroglyphs of them? Yeah. The Egyptian gods, the Egyptians thought these people were actual people. They drew them out. They had eagle heads. Even some of them had elongated heads.
And they're always a lot bigger than the regular humans.
Yeah, and they always bigger than a regular human. And they even found skulls with elongated heads.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not far fetched to think that these people came here a long time ago, taught us some shit, and just dipped. Because even scientists say like 95% of the universe can't be seen. 95%. It's because the gravity, it wouldn't be enough to hold it together. You know what I'm saying? Because of gravity. So that means 95% of the universe, like it could be, like you said, it could be shit in here that we just can't perceive. Like we can't perceive it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what if they could perceive us? Yeah. Because they looking down on us from another dimension.
Yeah, I said I believe we've been observed.
By aliens.
Yeah, I said that. That's what I mean. It's like I said, it's not the traditional, it's not like little green men walking around.
But you don't think that they control us at all? Like you think we just fucking ourselves up.
So you almost think it's like Men in Black. We just another locker on that door.
Possibly. I don't believe that, bro.
Locker on that wall.
I think the world or the galaxy, whatever you want to call it, is a lot bigger than what we even perceive it to be.
I think they controlling us. So we all got kind of different opinions, but me and Bryce kind of agree. But like, just in a different way, basically. So just to make it more clear, Stacks is against it, definitely.
Unless 100%. I see it. If I see it, I believe it.
Okay, that's that, and that's understandable. I can respect that because it's so real. You feel me? It's like if he can't see it, then hey, bro, because that's the old saying. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. You know what I'm saying? So. Like it's like even if you see some stuff nowadays on the TV or whatever, you really it's like it's hard to believe it because they got so many, like you got CGI, you got deep fakes, you got all this stuff, you got drones in the sky. You don't know if you see in the drone that look like an alien. You know what I'm saying? My cousin swear to God he see an alien. My cousin, both my cousins and my auntie, they said they seen an alien over. Remember when Circus City was over here, and now it's like Marshalls or Ross or something.
You had mentioned this last time.
Yeah, they swear to God they seen an alien, but I didn't see it. So it's hard for me to just be like, I believe, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's certain people that you can probably hear from that make it a little bit more believable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't know. I'll leave it at this. Yeah. I do believe that the humans before us were a little bit. They probably were a little bit further as far as intelligence, as far as how the world works and stuff like that.
Yeah, more
you got the pyramids, how exact it is as far as how it's built and aligned with the stars and stuff. It's incredible that they were able to do that back then, and we cannot reproduce it today. We still to this day cannot reproduce what they did.
Yeah, we can't even build the pyramid. Like they was building a pyramid with like 2,000 tons blocks perfectly carved into each other,
bruh. So
it's crazy,
like I said,
bro.
I don't know. Something definitely went down back in the day. One of my biggest wishes, if there was time travel invention,
like Stargate, bro.
I want to. That's one of my favorite movies. Woo! I think that might be a '90s movie too. But,
hold on, hold on, get ahead of yourself.
But
slow down, player.
I'll say this. Final thought. If there is, I'm willing to. Like I said, I'm not gonna put all my marbles in just one bucket. I'm gonna leave it open so I wouldn't be so surprised. Like I don't want to be like, oh my God. Like I'm gonna be like, oh my God, but I want to be like, see, I had an idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, I'm not going all the way left or all the way right with it. You know what I'm saying? Right, I'm gonna be right in the middle. I'm open for opinions and ideas. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say then. I'm not gonna say no or yes. I'm just gonna say I have to see it.
Okay, I feel that. My final thoughts are
for me to believe. I'm just gonna say I gotta see.
I got you. It's better to keep an open mind.
I'm not gonna deny it. I gotta see.
My final thoughts are: there's absolutely aliens that absolutely control us. I'm not on the fence at all.
He ain't letting this go.
They are absolutely here.
Oh shit!
And it's like that Carl Sagan guy, bro. He didn't believe in God. you know, and a lot of people who don't believe in God on their deathbed, they try to change up. You feel me? That man said on his deathbed, they asked him if he believed in God. He said no, and then died. So I'm like, I respect the stands, bro. I respect even in the face of death, he still said no and died.
So that's you. That's
me with aliens.
Okay,
I'm standing on it.
All right. That has been the alien fossil Mexico discussion. Yeah, right. Moving on, because this is where you know what I'm saying, this is where it gets crazy, because we're talking about top or favorite movies from the 90s.
Best era ever.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with that.
So.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with that, because we were discussing all the different type of movies that came out in the 90s.
Heat.
It's ridiculous.
Heat.
I'm going to just go down the list.
Just go down the list, bro.
Jurassic Park.
Legendary.
1993.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh my God. When I say me and the fam, and I'm young, I'm like 4. When we went to go see this movie like 7 times in the theater, bro. And it was terrifying when the T-Rex was stumping out that Jeep, bruh. Bruh, the practical effects. That's why y'all hear me say it all the time. I am a practical effect guy, bruh. That shit scared the living crap out of me. And I don't even necessarily believe that was supposed to be a horror movie. But in my mind, that's a horror movie, bruh.
Yeah.
That destroyed. I was so impressed and scared of that movie.
The premise, bro, like, how they distracted the DNA out the mosquito and then created the first dinosaur. And then I forgot main bro name. What's his name?
Dr. Ian Grant?
Yeah. And then like the whole thing about him like just being amazed at first until he found out that they made a T-Rex.
He was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah,
I think it was the Raptors too.
Yeah, it was Raptors too.
He was like, wait, what? Y'all got Raptors?
Yeah. It's like, nah, bro, because that's exactly how somebody would respond, bro. It was all tight.
Quick theory on that before we go up. I've heard one that they said that the only reason why the OG dude was never like attacked or rushed by no dinosaurs, because y'all remember in the beginning he said, I've seen every one of these dinosaurs born, and they imprint as soon as they are born. So they imprinted on him, and a lot of people saying he did that on purpose so that if some shit popped off,
he would be good.
He would be good.
That's tight.
That's smart.
Tight. That's tight.
That's smart. I would do the same thing.
All right. I like that. What's Jurassic Park?
Next movie.
All right, we got The Wood.
Oh, that's my favorite. I live in my street. I live on. I don't want to give away too much, but it got wood in it. So growing up, we like this the wood. Like that's my movie.
That's like literally top 5 for me. Top 5 movies, but might be top 3, bro. I think that might be my favorite movie of all time, bro.
When I say we watched that movie, The Gang, probably about over 1,000 times, to the point where my nigga Fresh was trying to hide the tape.
He wasn't having it.
Mind you, this is VHS, man.
Fresh, damn boy, y'all want to watch The Wood again?
Fresh was not having it, bro. I think we damn near broke that tape because we watched it so many times, man. The Wood is a hood classic.
It's a feel good hood classic movie. You usually don't have feel good hood. Hood classics always got like tragedy, somebody dying, some gang shit.
Yeah,
this was just a good movie with 3 brothers growing up in Inglewood, California, and it just reminded you of your friends, like how you and your friends used to kick it, laughing,
same
touching girls' booties, all that shit, bro.
For the dollar.
Dollar.
Who gonna hit some first? Every time we put $1 in the $1 in the jar every week.
You want some too?
Man. Yeah. Stacy, man, don't say my name, fool.
Yeah,
man, that was crazy. Yeah. The Wood is definitely up there, man.
Yeah, facts.
Moving on, we got The Sandlot.
Oh man,
The Beast.
Woo, The Beast,
bro. The Beast.
My man Benny.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Bro, he took baseball so serious, bro. Like, and I grew up playing baseball, so that movie really hit different, bro. Because I never had that many friends that wanted to play baseball. Ever.
Bro, when I found out the PF Flyers were a real shoe,
Yeah.
That was a must have. I probably bought like
Facts.
10 pair of PF flyers. Like
Yep.
that's crazy, bro.
You play
My man
baseball
Smalls.
like a girl.
When he said that, boy.
Woo,
When he said, "Hey, Smalls."
that's a mic drop.
Yeah. Oh man, that was the worst insult, bro.
My pops used to be able to play. He played the guitar a lot, but he would play the doom 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 doom
yeah.
doom. I would call it the bad guy song. Every time the rival baseball crew would ride up, it would be that song. I'm like, ooh, play the bad guys. But I hella
That's
love
classic.
that, man. We watched that hella times too.
Sandlot. Facts. Bro used his Babe Ruth sign ball. His dad Babe Ruth sign ball.
The play.
Yeah.
It was when he came out with the fishing hat.
That long bill. I'm like, bro, why is the
can.
bill on that hat so long, bro? Smalls was wilding, bro.
Yeah, Smalls.
He
You
was
killing me,
squared
Smalls.
up, boy. I can't forget about my man with Wendy Peppercorn. Oh my god, Squints held it down. You was my favorite character, bro. Oh my god,
That boy
was
had the riz.
bro. He had so much riz, bro. I think that was I was so happy for him in that movie, bro. And he grew up to marry her at the end. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that
But
happened.
think about the age gap, though.
It don't
It's
matter.
like-
He had the riz.
In
It was
the swimming
bad.
pool.
Yeah, bro. He finessed her for the kiss.
He had the ultimate plan, boy.
Bro, he put his life on the line.
He put his life on the line for the kiss, and
I die about mine.
and she was feeling it though.
Oh my
She
god.
kicked him out, but she was feeling it.
She
though.
thought it was cute. She thought it was cute.
My man's all right. Shout out, bro.
All right, moving on to some animations. We got Lion King and Toy Story.
Ooh,
Bro, when
both
Simba
classics.
died, bro.
You mean?
I mean, when Mufasa died, bro.
You had me like, huh?
Hold on, what happened?
When Mufasa died and Simba, like, wake up. Like,
Yeah,
when
nah,
Simba-
that was
that was, bro.
every single
tearjerker.
Every single time as a kid, that was the worst part of the movie. Like,
Facts.
damn, man, here
So,
we
like,
go, bro.
So we had a discussion. Remember, who was the worst Disney villain, bro? I feel like Scar up there, bro.
Scar.
He killed his own brother, bro.
I think that might be top. Like Scar, like killing your brother is
that's cold.
It's
bro.
ridiculous,
And then
bro.
trying to kill his son too.
yeah.
Oh,
He's
no.
I don't know,
shady.
but that's almost like what Hades did. Though I was gonna say Hades was finessing, like,
Yeah.
He was comical about it though.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
was.
I'm saying? He was funny. Scar was
Scar
not
was pure
fucking
evil.
around.
but that's
He-
the difference about it though. Like, Scar didn't necessarily get enjoyment out of it. He just had a plan in mind, and he knew how to get to his goal the shortest way possible.
bro. He was ruthless.
Hades was just like, you know what? Let me do this. Like, he was maniacal, bro. Like,
Yeah. Also,
he
That's
just
didn't murder
dangerous.
anybody though.
Jafar from Aladdin.
Did Hades kill somebody?
bro, what happens to you when you go
No,
to the
but
underworld?
he was controlling the dead. It wasn't like he killed anybody.
He was in
Not his
control
brother, for
of that
sure.
though.
Scar killed his brother though.
Bro,
I mean,
that's
what-
shady
ain't
in
Zeus
front of
his
his
brother?
son though.
He did his.
But nah, Scar was, and then
He
took
was
over
murdering shit.
and was. That's my
Yeah,
whole thing.
no.
He took- think about how long Scar took over the pride for. He was
He was a
running
man.
through that.
And he destroyed it. He turned it into the hood.
And he-
it was
and he,
dark.
he teamed up with the
all
hyenas,
food,
bro.
Yeah, all the food was gone.
Even in real life, lions hate hyenas. And this nigga teamed up with the hyenas just to take over
Facts.
his brother kingdom, bro.
Facts.
That he was a dirty
man.
Dirty man.
Toy Story.
Oh man,
Classic.
Sid.
Bro, how
Yes.
many times did y'all sit and just wait for y'all, like,
Toys to move.
wait for your toys?
I was so young when I seen that. First of all, I believed it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I play with my toys like that to the point where they all had their own personalities. But, you know, I'm a collector. So I could not live life until I had every single Toy Story toy, bro. I had to have Buzz, Woody, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky. Everybody. I had to have everybody, bro. It was crazy.
Bruh, I remember when we was talking about them trying to, they've made a live action Toy Story, and then I was like, I should have Matthew McConaughey as Woody. Bro, do you remember what you said? This nigga Brian had me dying. There's a snake in my boot.
But Matthew
When you
McConaughey.
said Matthew McConaughey voice, nigga, I was dying.
Oh shit, he too old, bro. But I feel you. He should voice. You know what I'm saying? If they was to do, it's possible, but that time's gone. But
Yeah, that was
kind of
hilarious,
as Woody or something like that. Yeah, okay. Moving on, we got Friday.
Classic.
Had to put on the list.
Classic. If you are black, then you know Friday.
You'll be surprised. There's not a lot of black people that have seen. It's actually memeable now. People making memes about some people that ain't seen it before.
That's crazy, bro. If you black, that's like the ultimate hood movie, but like besides The Wood, where it's like everybody. I knew that movie like line for line, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but what tripped me out about Friday is when I got older and they showed that clip from when the movie first started where Craig's girlfriend on the phone going bad on him. But I never peeped there was a dude laying in bed with her while she
never
going.
peeped that.
I didn't peep that until I was grown, bro. It was like,
when the first time I seen
fake,
it,
bro.
it threw me off. I'm like,
watch it.
She out of pocket. Like the
She
first time I
OP.
really noticed that, I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Craig had the worst morning of any movie, bro. Like he was getting gas from he got woke up early. His alarm clock didn't even go off by some Jehovah's Witnesses. They knocking at the door early. She gassed him out. He tried to go to get the cereal. Wasn't no milk.
Pops was on him the whole time.
His ass as soon as he closed the refrigerator door.
Bro.
Make him take the trash outside. He me little bro talking about he gonna knock the trash cans over. He go back inside, about to throw the cereal away, bro. Make him put water on it. It just was the worst morning ever, bro.
The worst Friday ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Smokey come fucking shit up. He got
Smokey
fired.
Had it, bro. My favorite scene of Smokey though. Well, I think it's my favorite scene in the whole movie is when Smokey pull up in the whip. And he thought he put it in park.
Yep.
He got his Chuck Taylor,
Bro,
straight
that's
to
the
Chuck
biggest
Taylor.
pet peeve because the continuity was so good.
Dragged,
Because the whole movie, he had that scuff on his shit. The whole movie, bro. Like they never changed them
I would
shoes.
Die. I'm like, bro, that was so real, bro. Like
So
he
real.
killed that role.
I heard somewhere it took 23 days to make that movie.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it started off a lot of people's career too. Like, I think Bernie Mac, what's bro name? Big Debo. Tiny something. I can't remember his name. Yeah. Even Michael Clark Duncan from the Green Mile, he was in that. Like he had a small cameo. A lot of people, bro. It started off a lot of people's career.
Shout out Ice Cube.
Shout out Ice Cube. Faison, yep. A lot of people, bro.
Smokey was counting that money. And
Chris Tucker. I think,
20, 40.
Chris Tucker. I
Man,
think
stop playing with me.
I think that was Chris Tucker's first movie too.
Yeah. All right. We got moving on to The Terminator 2, Judgment
T2.
Day.
T2, arguably the greatest action movie ever
Of all time, damn near. That shit was insane, bro.
Insane, bro. They had the robot, the Terminator that can melt the metallic
metal,
one.
the metal.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Liquid metal.
Yeah.
That's a crazy premise design. They've decided to bring Arnold back, but as a good guy this time was such a great decision.
Bruh, because he was horrifying in part one, bruh. He scared the shit out of me. But
And,
him coming back as a good guy was saucy.
And just how, for one, John Connor and Sarah Connor, how Sarah Connor acted when she first saw him, bro. Like it was real fear, bro, because she remember him from the first time.
Yeah.
So like
she been trying to explain to everybody this is a thing.
And then the doctor seen him. Because he ain't believed her the whole. Because obviously they in the mental
But they seen the footage of him. They just didn't think he was a robot,
right?
You know what I'm saying, or a machine. You know what I'm saying? They was like, this is just a dude catting. You know what I'm saying?
The
Turning
acting
up.
in that was crazy, bro. Like
that's probably Arnold's best role as far. I think it's up there. Is it better than Predator?
I knew
as far as him acting. Because he can.
So. I think so. I think it's more his alley because in the Predator he was supposed to be like like a general leader, and that's not that's
easy to play kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
With this, it's like
You playing a machine.
He's playing a machine, bro, and he played it perfectly.
Bro, James Cameron directed the hell out of him.
James Cameron,
he made Arnold seem like a legit robot, bro.
I thought, yeah, for sure. He made him seem like a legit robot. He had no emotion on his face. Like, even the way he was saying "Hasta la vista."
Yeah, like he was.
It was crazy, bro. Like, so yeah, shout out T2. That was a gem. Gotta get this out the way. The Matrix. Oh well. Self-explanatory.
My favorite movie of all time. When I
Self-explanatory.
saw this movie, my whole concept of film and life in general changed forever.
I mean, we could have a whole entire podcast about
Just
the Matrix. Yeah,
like,
about theories and like
it's too. The Matrix is too much.
it's too much, bro.
Out of
Like,
all the movies on this list, it's probably the craziest as far as the concept and what it means to the film industry, even moving forward, because that changed the game for
even
a
the
lot of
scenes,
things.
there was so many scenes that different movies copied. It just whether they parodied it or whether they actually copied. They actually
so many
copied
movies
it.
tried, bro.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that scene where Trinity was floating in the air, like, and they had the still camera that went around her.
Yeah,
That was like that was the first.
They created that whole system just for
Yeah.
that movie. That's like a whole. It's every so often where a filmmaker or filmmakers like the Wachowski brothers at the time are able to create a new system of filming, like a new technique that eventually a hell of people will use.
So what I actually heard is, all right, so they had a budget for the movie, right? I heard they spent the entire budget on that first scene.
Yeah,
And it was so saucy.
just to sell the movie.
Yeah, it was so saucy that they gave them more. I think it was Warner Brothers. It was,
I think so.
They gave them the rest of the money for the budget just off that scene, because that scene was cold. That scene was cold.
Fun fact: Will Smith turned down Neo.
of course.
He
One of the dumbest mistakes
he didn't
ever.
understand
Yeah,
the script, and that's what I was just about to say.
one of many bad decisions by Will Smith.
Keanu Reeves will always be Neo. I don't care like how good John Wick was. Like
Facts.
Keanu Reeves,
You know
will
what they say,
always
right?
be Neo, bro.
John Wick is just a program in the Matrix that he plays.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm
These
like,
fan
woo.
theories, bro.
These fan theories we turned
They be
up.
turned up, bro.
All right. We get into a little bit of a horror right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Scream.
Classic, bro. Classic. Changed the
Fucking
way
classic.
people thought about horror movies, bro. Like literally a movie where it's self-aware.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the what's bro name? The dude that was like saying all the steps in the movies.
Randy?
Yeah, Randy.
That, first of all, saucy, because at the time I was watching it, I watched it like I was a kid when I seen it. So even when as I grew up, I was able to appreciate that part of the movie more. But the kills and not knowing who it is was so scared, bro. I was so scared for everybody. Every scene of it being quiet, or like, I think I remember the bathroom scene when he was in the bathroom at the school, and I seen the boots come down, and then the drape of the costume.
Yeah,
Bruh, so scary, bro.
Classic who done it, but with a twist.
My God.
Yeah, and then
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven, facts, man.
Cold, man.
Cold. That's a cold cat right there. Cause Scream was definitely, because we was getting into, it's obviously slashers, but we always knew it was like Freddy Krueger. Like, this was a whodunit, and it was also self-aware. And it was just, it just changed the game.
It had a lot of comedy into it.
The coldest part about it was the mask wasn't really all that scary. Like, because a lot of times when he was coming down, or whoever it was coming down on everybody, like,
they would do some clumsy shit.
Just like, this guy, like, they really wouldn't take it as no threat, or like,
he was getting,
until it started getting, more and more people started getting hit. So.
He started getting brutal with them kills.
I don't know about y'all too, because that mask had Halloween in a chokehold.
It still do
for 7-8 years,
it
bro.
Still do.
No, I mean, but they had the one with the blood. They had.
Bro, I just recently saw that one, bro. Like maybe a few years ago. I think Lil Marcus might have had that one, bro. We had one. Bro, come on,
everybody,
bro.
I know had one of those masks, bro.
Crazy.
Like, you didn't have a Jason, you didn't have a Freddy Krueger, you had the Scream mask, bro. They had Halloween in the chokehold.
This next one is the movie that scared me the most as a child, where I couldn't really. Candyman.
Oh man,
1992.
The original one. Cold, boy.
When I say for like at least 2.5 months, I couldn't take a shower with the door closed, bro. It was bad. My mom was so mad at me, bro. Like, you ain't watching no more scary movies. And I kind of like snuck in to watch that. You know what I'm saying? I think Pops was just had it on in the background. I'm like, let me see what this is about. And you know how you was when you were a kid. Maybe, I don't know. I just got tuned in. I couldn't look away. I'm like, it's a black dude killing people in the hood.
Killing white people.
Oh my God. He was killing niggas too,
He killing niggas, but he tried to kill. He definitely.
Bro, he kidnapped that baby. That black.
Yeah,
Come
that was
on, bro.
crazy.
He was getting active, bro. It was nobody was really safe. Nobody was safe.
It was one of those movies where you had to go watch like something funny or something to like neutralize. How
No, I think I had to watch Rugrats immediately after that, bro.
Yeah,
Like
just to
it's
neutralize. Like, damn, bro, I'm terrified.
coming through the mirror after you say his name. You know how many times we played those games? Somebody would lock somebody else in the bathroom after they say it. Like, oh, we said it, and then run out hella fast and lock somebody in the bathroom. Like, bruh,
Yeah, I'm
traumatizing fear,
I was just
bro.
about to say, I'm surprised more of us aren't like super traumatized.
So
Bruh.
you
used to be
guys
shady.
watched the remake?
Yeah.
How did you think? The
Yeah.
remake did?
It's not.
Nowhere
it
near
didn't
as
hit.
scary,
It's not as scary.
It didn't hit.
It was a fun movie, but the fear that it was able to capture, the greediness, how the film grain of the movie, everything was just so horrifying, bro.
That's how I feel about Pet Sematary.
Yeah, how they the way it was captured on film at that time.
I feel like the new
you can't repeat
Candyman tried to be too socially political. It tried to get too into like gentrificate. Like the old one was about that too, but they still entertained.
everybody was still in danger, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't like only one particular people were in danger.
Exactly.
Everybody could
This
get
new
it.
one
If you
was
say
more-
my name,
Right.
it's bad. Like, and sometimes he would just pop up and cat off on somebody when he killed that dude.
Yeah.
And then he flew out the building. Like, what? Like,
But
bruh, no.
that was funny because you could see like the string and shit.
Yeah. but
I mean, I didn't see that as a kid,
As
though.
a kid, nah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I just seen that recently, like on some like one of them YouTube channels. They was like, you can see the string. I'm like, damn, I killed it for. But like as a kid, I'm like, god damn.
We got enough time for like 3 more.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna just try to pull out the saucy
Okay.
Hook.
Oh man, classic.
Probably
Rufio.
Probably, if I had to really sit down and think about it, it has to be in my top 3 or top 5 for sure. Movies of all time. Another Steven Spielberg classic.
That concept is crazy.
Grown up Peter Pan coming back to never.
Bro, that is dope.
Bruh. Oh
Whole
my
movie
God.
is just great. Whole movie is great, bro. The imagine how you gotta use that imagination.
For everything to work.
Yeah, clean as fuck.
Dude.
Just Peter Pan not remembering, he not remembering that he was the boy at one point. Like he was the real Peter Pan. He grew up. Wendy got too old.
Yeah, so he fell in love with the granddaughter. She got so old. She had a kid that had a kid.
Yeah,
that he ended up falling in love with.
Like but he never got old because he was in Neverland. So
he changed his name to Peter Panning. Like, bruh, your name is in technically, you know what I'm saying? But when she had to explain to him that that's who he was, and he was standing in the same position as the picture in the book, as she was explaining it to him, bruh, it was just so many like mic drop moments in there, bruh.
When he finally discovered the shadow.
Oh my God,
great.
bro.
It's great, bro.
Then he found his happy thought, started to fly again.
Yeah.
I think that I still to this day, my favorite scene is the imagination scene with the food, bruh. When they started roasting each other.
That was so tight, bro.
Bruh,
So tight,
the food
so
looks
classic.
so good, bro.
So
Like
classic,
that's
bro.
such a fit, like you said, like a feel good
Yep.
type movie. Like I can throw that on and be in my happy place, bro. I love
Yep.
Peter Pan. Not to mention the animated movie was my favorite Disney movie.
Okay.
So to me, that was the animated movie turned real. You know what I mean? Like that.
Okay.
That was that Peter Pan that grew up. To me, that's what it felt like.
Nah, yeah. Hook was, man, it's classic.
And Hook was the boy. Hook killed somebody, bro. Niggas was dying. He
dying.
killed Rufio.
Killed Rufio.
Bro, come Bro, I was so angry, bro. He took a nigga kid, made it his kid.
Roll.
Bro, I was so mad at Jack. I'm like, Jack, come on, bro. You a cat, bro. I ain't fooling with you, bro. Maggie held it down. Facts. You over here got the whole nigga costume on, dressed like you, bro. Then you gonna start seeing me flying around. You see Pops flying around. That's my dad. Like, I ain't trying to hear it.
Nope.
Rufio is dead. That's my son.
Rufio is dead, nigga.
Bruh, oh my God. But shout out Captain James Hook, man. He a legend.
R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Man, R.I.P. to the great Robin Williams, bro. He made that movie. He brought that movie to life for sure.
Yeah, facts.
Man, okay.
It's not like The Matrix, bro. We can talk about that on the whole podcast.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to split this into 2 parts because like we got so much heat on here. The Ninja Turtles, bro.
Classic.
Come on, bro.
Classic.
Another VHS tape that I broke. I broke that shit, bro.
When I seen Ice Baby, when Vanilla Ice came out in the club, bro, it was over with.
Ninja rap, ninja rap, bro. That shit was so the practical suits of the turtles.
Realistic,
oh my God, bro!
You believed it, bro.
Come on, bro.
You believed it.
It was so realistic. Oh shit. Oh, look, it started playing on my, bruh, the Ninja Rap started playing on the Apple Watch. Chill, Apple Watch. But look, I, to this day, will always praise practical effects. And the Ninja Turtles, the original one, was that 92? No, wait, 1990, bruh.
Ooh, that was a good year.
Come on, bro. Like,
I was born.
And it was dark and gritty. And it was more in tune to the fact that they was ninjas popping up, serving the foot, Shredder,
cold,
bruh, Super Shredder, bro.
Cold.
I have that pop. Like, come on, bro.
Cold.
Like, oh man, that again. I'm gonna have to get that poster, bro, because that's a legendary poster.
A legendary movie, bro.
Sure. Played that shit way too many times, man. R.I.P. to that tape, bro. Definitely in the top 5, I think, for me. It gotta be, because like I said, I watched that shit too many. The 90s was ridiculous.
90s was jam-packed with movies, but yeah.
All right, we're gonna top it off with this one. Pause. Batman Returns. When I say Batman 89 and Batman Returns had society in a chokehold, bro.
So yeah, Batman 89 was with Jack Nicholson. He played the Joker.
Joker, yeah.
The next one, Batman Returns. Danny DeVito playing the Penguin. Michelle Pfeiffer playing Catwoman.
Oh my God, bro. When I say that Tim Burton kept it so lit, Batman was murdering shit, by the way.
Facts.
First Batman to start murdering shit. Facts. So gotta get off Ben Affleck back. But when they had to recall the toys from McDonald's because it got too dark, like, all right, we can't be selling these to kids, bro. Yeah, the penguin looks so nasty. They had to change the toy.
Yeah,
they had to make it more of a traditional penguin.
They had hella interviews with parents talking about, I just don't think this is a kids movie.
Bruh.
Parents was hot. They was hot walking out of that.
I did not experience that, but it's crazy to hear about it because, like, growing up, like watching it, I'm like, this shit is crazy. Like, why was it so good? It was so good,
dark, bro.
But I understand now, like, damn, like I was completely in my imagination mode because I'm like, this is Batman. What do y'all expect? Bro. You know what I'm saying? This is it to me. But now I've seen it from their perspective. Like, damn. Oh yeah, as Max. I think his name was Max in there. He got dogged out by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well, he the one that he killed her first. Remember?
Yeah, facts. I don't know, but I'm just never gonna be able to get over Michael Keaton, bro. Like,
yeah.
People hated on him for 89, not thinking he can do it. And then when he came in, killed it, and came back again for the return.
Young Michael Keaton,
bruh.
Young.
And shout out Michael Keaton for coming back for the Flash movie, man. I'm so upset that movie didn't do as good as it should have did.
They should have brought back the Jordan bat boots.
You know what? I thought they was gonna mention that in the Flash movie, bro. I thought they was gonna mention that.
That's saucy. That was
somebody
so
on
clean,
Instagram
bro.
went ahead and like made that like an official shoe. Like they customized the shit out of it so it looked legit. The Jordan mixed with the boot. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a Jordan.
So he used Jordans. 7, right? I think it was the 6s that he used in Batman '89 for the boot. They used that shoe and they just turned it into like a boot.
And now you know.
Right. You know we're gonna have to bring you fun facts with these movies, but we didn't want to hold you guys too much longer. We can talk about the '90s movies for like another hour if we wanted to. So we're gonna have to break this into 2 parts. But this is just part 1.
In fact, we will come back again.
We will have to.
90s movies, 90s golden age.
Talk about that
damn
forever.
near. I think so.
Yeah, we'll have to think about it a little more, but
we will come back with that decision.
damn, I think 90s, bro.
Yeah,
I think
it might be. Shit, the '80s was hot too, though.
When did Titanic come up?
'90s.
Damn. See, that's everybody's favorite movie.
So we'll see. We're gonna have to discuss this a little bit more amongst ourselves, man. Make sure y'all do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and of course, as always,
that notification bell,
so y'all can stay up to date when we drop a new podcast. You know, maybe some short reviews here and there, but everything's gonna be in the podcast first, and then we'll break it down. You know, get y'all some smaller clips out there. But it's been real with the Real Squad, and we are out.
Peace.